All right, this is Justin with the Creative Match. I'm here with Paul Weaver, one of the top backgammon players in the world. Paul plays backgammon professionally. Paul, when did you start playing backgammon?
1979. I've been playing in tournaments for more than 30 years.
How did you study to be the best in backgammon?
Well, when I first started playing, I read all the books I could at the library. I took lessons from two of the greatest players, and then I used to play out positions like dozens of times to see what was going on, and I studied a lot and consulted with a lot of friends that were better than I was.
Okay, Paul, so with backgammon, do you see new styles, strategy, crazes? Do trends come in and out of backgammon in strategy?
Yes, and what's happened within the last 15 years is that the game has been more or less solved by computer. For the first 15 years I played backgammon, nobody really knew how to play. But then starting about 15 years ago, the game has been solved by computers. And so now we have a much better idea how to play, and we have a much better idea what the right strategies are.
When was the height of backgammon? When was it really at its highest in popularity?
Well, I think there was a big craze back in the 1920s and 30s, but then in more recent memory, it started in the late 60s and extended into the 70s. There were a lot of celebrities in Los Angeles. In particular, Hugh Hefner and Lucille Ball were big, avid supporters of backgammon.
Well, backgammon was big then. Poker has kind of gotten big now. Have you ever had any thoughts of moving to playing poker instead of backgammon?
Yes, and as a matter of fact, many of backgammon's best players have done that, and I've certainly considered it. I love watching poker on TV, and I've read a few books, and I'm interested in poker, and it's possible that at some time I will start playing poker.
Paul, what's the biggest mistake that amateurs make when playing backgammon?
I think they fail to realize that the game from the beginning is a race, and you don't want to fall behind in the race. You don't want to get hit and lose ground.
Paul, how could you make your own personal backgammon game better?
Well, I need to study a lot more. I need to work on the doubling cube. There are two different kinds of decisions in backgammon, moving the pieces and then dealing with the doubling cube. And I need to brush up on how to deal with the doubling cube a lot better.
What's the most exotic place you've ever played backgammon?
I played backgammon in Monte Carlo, Rio de Janeiro, in Australia on the Gold Coast, and those three, also in Thailand, on the beach in Thailand. So I'll have to say those four places are the most exotic.
All right, Paul, so you've played backgammon all over the world. Where have you won some backgammon tournaments?
I have won backgammon tournaments on 5 continents, and I'm reasonably sure that I'm the only person who's done this. I've won tournaments in Australia, Brazil, England, Hong Kong, and quite a few in the United States.
All right, and where is the next tournament that you plan on playing in?
Well, Cleveland is not exactly an exotic location. They do have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame there, and I'm going to be going to Cleveland the end of March.
Now, just recently, within the past year or two, I know you published a book, Backgammon Openings. Can you tell me a little bit about your book?
Yes, it deals with the first 2 or 3 rows of the game, and my co-author was Knack Ballard, and we feel that we've done a good job with the book, and it's been well received.
And if someone wanted to order the book, where could they go to order this book?
www.knackbg.com has all the information you need to order it.
Well, thank you very much, Paul.
Well, thank you very much.